So when was the first time that you paraglided, and what did you experience, and how did you feel while you were on your first flight?
Okay, well, I didn't. In a way, my first flight was on a hang glider. It was back in the 80s, and there wasn't paragliding. So my first sort of feeling of flight was in hang gliders. Then paragliders came about from parachutes, people sort of flying rather than out of planes, just flying down steep hills. So my first flight on a paraglider was a bit of a laugh, because they didn't really fly as well as a hang glider would. Any glider, you need some energy to start with, so you either walk up a hill or you get a tow from like a kid in a kite. You get pulled up into the air. But going back to my first flying, which was on a hang glider, was a much lower flight. It was just running across the sloping field and floating down, what we call ground effecting, down the field with a friend controlling the glider on a rope on the nose of the glider. And it was just like, well, this is good. This is what I wanted to do. I'd seen hang gliding. I knew that I wanted to fly something. Well, really, again, it's hang gliding that I started doing, and I just wanted to fly. I watched hang gliders flying the cliffs near home, and I just wanted to do it. And the opportunity came up. A school friend of mine was working for the school, and he said, well, come along and have a go. Shortly after, the boss of the school wanted an instructor, so pretty much I learned to be a pilot and learned to be an instructor at the same time. My parents would drive me to a hill, and I'd usually have to try and fly somewhere near home until I learned to drive or got a car. So they were, I wouldn't say unconcerned, but it's just what I did. My wife's fairly indifferent. She doesn't mind. She just expects me to get home and carry on after a day's flying. My daughter, she took up paragliding for a short while, but she's more interested in horse riding, so she does that more. But she was very good at flying, having started quite young. We call hang gliding, paragliding free flying, so you're not depending on someone else to give you permission. Where I go is up to me. Well, obviously I need permission to fly on any hill, but I've joined the club, so that's not a problem. So it's very much, I fly as I wish. I can fly for 10 minutes, I can fly all day. That's up to me. If I'm flying myself, or even flying the tandem, doing the cross-country bit, I describe that as like chess. You're trying to beat gravity.